All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Razor from RazorTube coming at you with some Rust Council Beta window action. What we're going to be talking about is the potential window when the Rust Beta will release for the Council's PS4 and Xbox One. What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. Where is he? Oh my god, he's going to blow up my set. Get
What's up? It's Dad.
If you're not familiar with the Boyfriend Squad, it's myself, Jade Monkey, and BioLaser, and right now we got Jade Monkey with us.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys drop that sub and like, and if you want to check out the other members of the Boyfriend Squad, go to their channels in the description below as he throws all the loot off the side. You're a litterer.
I see.
Go to their channels and drop them a sub and a like as well. We stream a variety of open world survival games and FPS games, so check it out. If you want to join our Discord, click the link down low. Alright, so what we're talking about today is going to be the Rust window release date for the Xbox and PS4. So, this is pertaining to the console beta for Rust coming soon, we hope. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about what the predictions are going to be for the future Rust beta for the consoles. Alright, so here we have Schwindel 1 here, okay? So if nobody's familiar with this, every few months we go over this. We do quarters and when we think the beta release is going to come out. So we got quarter 2, 3, and 4 here. Currently we are in 2, so that's April, May, June. Then 3 is July, August, September, and we got 4, right? 4, October, November, December.
I had to think about it too.
I was almost stroking out for a second. I was like, hey,
It's like,
what's
how do
going
I
on?
count? What's basic months again?
Alright, so if you guys haven't realized and you're just joining the channel, this might be a little bit of a reiteration of what we've gone over in the past. So if you guys are sub to us, we're going to be going over some things that you already know. So before anybody gets all their panties in a bunch, just to let you know, we're just kind of reiterating some things, but we're going to go over
Step
some
one.
new. Yeah,
Complain on the internet.
Yeah, step 1, comments, Razor, same video, same shut up. Alright.
It's an update. It's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an update.
So check this out, guys. We're in the end of quarter 2 right now, which is June. And after that, we only have 6 months left for the beta to be released, okay? So, I'm going to throw a prediction out there, and like I always have. Whew. So listen to me and hear me out. We've had a lot of things happen in the Rust game community as of late, like the companion app, the car beta, and whatnot coming over and being implemented into the Rust game on PC. Now, we don't know what's going to be released on the beta side for the console version of Rust, but let me tell you something. I hope everything that they have right now is in it. I'm just going to leave it at that. So back to our quarters. Right now we're in quarter 2 and then we're in June. I can't do this. Every time. So basically we had the companion app come out June 4th, and supposed the official release for PC for the cars on Rust is coming out in July, which is July 2nd. So here's the deal, right? If we're basing the console version's release off of this material, which is, you know, from now till whenever we think it's going to come out, here's what I think is going to happen. If they implement the cars to the console beta, what's going to happen is that I think it's going to end up pushing the release date to the beta. Unfortunately, my original predictions was going to be end of June, you know, between end of June and mid-July, okay? I'm thinking it could come out if they don't release the cars with it, right? We'll get vanilla Rust, hands down, right? But as of right now, the cars are going to be released in July, which is the beginning of quarter 3. So I think it's going to end up pushing the beta, to August or September. So the reason behind that is because if they do end up having, oh my goodness, he's going to wreck my set again. If they end up putting the car stuff into the beta, the reason why it's going to take a little bit longer is because they're going to have to build everything into the console version. They're going to have to tweak it, get the data from it, implement all that to the console version, then release it. Now, unfortunately, if you're just joining this channel, that's kind of a boner kill for your Rust, right? But don't worry, the game's still sweet, right? Now let's take this into consideration as well. Rust has not come out and it's still June. We have 6 months left, and typically a beta runs anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 months. So if it does come out, right, and it's delayed by the car, stuff being implemented, then we only gotta wait one extra, what are we, almost the end of June? So end of quarter 2, and now we'll be that'll put us at quarter 3. We'll only have to wait like a month and a half for the beta to come out, or 2, if they're putting in the car stuff into the Rust console version. I know that sucks. I know, it really does suck. But hey, guess what? It's still getting released to consoles, so quit crying. Anyways, so we only have 6 months left after this quarter 2 is over with, and they have a little bit of time to implement things. Now, if it shifts, right, and say they're like, okay, we're just doing basic vanilla Rust, and we really want to get this out there for the beta. Let's talk about that a little bit. Although this isn't ideal, but it is for me because I want this to come as soon as possible. I don't care what's in it. Here, same as downstairs, quarter 2, 3, and 4. We're in June. Gary said on Twitter a little while ago to some pleb, I don't know who he was, but he's like, it's not coming out June 10th. He didn't say it's not coming out in June, he just said it's not coming out June 10th. So, my reasoning for this is, I'm putting a box here because if it's just basic vanilla Rust, hands down, I think it might be end of June. Or mid-July. The reasoning I'm thinking behind this is because they already have all the pieces built for this game, and they're just waiting to release it and doing some testing on the developer side. So it's kind of like, okay, let's kind of back the train up a little bit. Whew. It's a lot of info all at once, guys. Give me a break. But if they're just doing the basic versions of Rust and they're not implementing the cars, they don't have that much to put into the game because they've already been working on it for 2 years right now. The only problem with that is we're not going to have that experience with cars coming into the game until full release. Now, if you're thinking of beta release and it's 2 weeks, say it does come out June or July, it's 2 weeks to 2 months. This will well keep us in the range of quarter 3, and that means in quarter 4, the full release of the game will be coming out. it'll be coming out.
Quarter 4.
You know? So, obviously, the next gen consoles are coming in this area here. So, maybe they might push the full release and the rest of the DLCs for it to quarter 4. But let's just put it this way. I'd much rather get it June and July with basic vanilla Rust than have it, you know, August or September. Only because that means if they do it to where it comes out in August, September, we're only going to have a little time to play it before full release comes out. And the problem with that is I just want them to get the proper amount of testing in on this game before they do the full release. You know what I mean, Jade? It's like, okay, which would you rather have? Basic vanilla Rust or DLC'd out of its mind Rust?
I don't. Well, it's not DLC. I know what you mean, like
You
the
know.
helicopters and like the vehicles and stuff.
Oh, the added.
Either way,
Extras.
like me personally, I think Gary's gonna test it and it's ready when it's ready, and I still think it's gonna happen this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, either way you cut this, whether it's window 1 or 2, this thing is creeping. right? Because
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about the beta, and the beta happens right before the release. So
Yeah.
because of that, like the latest this thing could get released is at the end of December, which I do not think that's when it's going to be released. That's just the last time this year. So like at some point this has to get released. So like
Uh,
just knowing that between what time it is now and like let's say it's November or December latest when the release happens for like the game, like that doesn't leave very much time for this beta to happen. Because remember, there has to be time after the beta too to like take all the data that they got and make changes.
yeah, because
So
they got to
like,
do all the tweaks and make sure there's no exploits or major like game-breaking mechanics in there. So it's
yeah,
like you think about it when it's like, okay, oh, we're gonna go quarter 4 and release it. Well, even if they do and they get close to that, man, it's gonna get really nerve-wracking because this game only has literally 6.5 months to go through a beta and then into full release. And it's got to be optimized for the current gen consoles and then the next gen consoles. So it's kind of getting down to the wire now. So I'm thinking with Windows 2, which was my predictions, and Jade's as well, um, I'm thinking they're going to push this really hard. I think it's going to, for me, I ultimately think at the end of the day, it's going to come out in July at some point, maybe after they push the cars to official servers on PCs. But if I have to wait till August or September, that's not going to leave us much legroom to play the beta, so it might be short. And I wanted to kind of answer a couple other questions too before I let you guys go. So a lot of people have been asking me like, is the beta free? Yes, the beta is going to be free. Okay, don't worry about it. Sign up for it on FacePunch's website, and I'll put the link down in the description below. Now, how the beta is going to happen is going to be different. Okay, there's two ways it can go. Everybody signs up for the beta, and they're like, "Oh yeah, okay," and they let in waves of people at a time to test the servers to make sure that we're not breaking the servers because the queues are going to be 100 people just waiting with their thumbs somewhere I can't say. And then the other way they could do it is literally, okay, say they do have everybody sign up. They could pick an X amount of people for the beta and be like, that's it, right? First come, first serve. We took the first 10,000 people and decided to be like, okay, that's it. That's all that's playing the beta. So make sure you guys are signing up for it. But do remember that that could be two ways that the actual beta goes. I mean, they're in control of it. I don't know anything else besides of my experience in the past with other games when betas got released. So, I mean, that's how it could go. It can go in waves, or they could be here. They'll give it to a bunch of people, and then they cut it off there. Now, what I'm getting from the verbiage of open beta is maybe they do waves of people, and then they finally open it up to the public. But I do think it'll be what I said the first option was, is waves of
big
people.
bulky wave,
hmm So,
big bulky wave.
but I mean, those are two kind of questions I've been getting a lot of recently. And there's going to be skins. So, if
Oh
not,
yeah, just so you know, this is speculation. I hope that we're all wrong, and I hope this comes out like freaking this week or like tomorrow. Like it could happen at any time, so just be ready. Make sure you're signed up, like Razor said. Check your emails, and as we start to get more information, we'll let you guys know because
and you'll
we want
know,
this so bad.
you'll know when it's going to come out too, because we'll let you guys know, because we keep you up to date with the most current console beta Rust information.
Well,
But
and also we'll be playing it, and when you see us live in the beta, that's also a really good indicator.
it's a good
'cause as soon as
indicator to
it's
come watch, and then you better start downloading quick.
Yeah, yeah. We'll let you know. When you see us live in the beta, you'll know. Follow me. I have the map.
All right. Well, guys, that's all the information I got for you today. That's kind of the prediction windows that, or the windows for Rust. I'm gonna. Oh my.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
obnoxious. Well, that's all you got from me is a dead Jade and a little bit more information, maybe some prediction windows for Rust. Make sure you guys are hitting the sub and like button. I'm glad you guys are showing all that support, and we'll see you in the next video, alright? Say bye, Jade.
Ah! Watch
Alright.
out for landmines.
Yeah. Boyfriend squad.
Oh.
Ow. Yeah, yeah, yeah.